in the knit's billows, and yet, more than all with a remembered friend I love, to ride as then I rode, for the winds drove the living spray along the sunny air. Into our faces the blue heavens were bare, stripped to their depths by the awakening north, and from the waves sounds like delight came forth, harmonising with solitude.
Sound like delight.
What?
It sounds like delight, not sounds like delight.
No, I'm afraid you lose 5 points. And sent into our hearts with aerial merriment, so as we rode, we talked. The waves are plural, so they're going to make more than one sound.
Not at all.
Of course.
No, you never say, I can't sleep because the cars are making too much noises.
Too many noises.
Because it implies a series of noises, not one continual noise as from the ocean.
Continuous, not continual.
Just look it up.
I don't have the text.
Why not?
I don't need it.
But you do.
It's all up here.
Is it?
Catherine, today's the day.
No, tonight's the night.
Sounds or sounds, Jennifer?
I've absolutely no idea.
Singular or plural?
What is it? Surely which is it?
Are you not familiar with the text, Jennifer?
And from the waves, sounds or sound like delight broke forth, harmonising with solitude.
I don't know it.
Oh, come on, Jennifer. What heresy is this?
Ugh. Oh, is it raining?
Is what raining?
It's for the speech tonight.
Where's Hetty? I thought she was with you.
I thought she was with you.
Is it Keith? That girl has the punctuality of a hot air balloon.
Similar, but not quite so good.
Byron.
Oh.
No, the other way.
Shelley.
Hooray! Now, which is it? From the waves, sounds or sound like delight came forth?
Broke forth.
Bloody hell, pitch in, Jennifer. Where have you been?
Simon's soccer match. I really don't know it.
Just make a stylistic guesstimate.
Who won?
the football. No idea. Augustine's were winning, but I left 5 minutes before the end.
What was the score then?
12-0.
And was your presence noted from the field?
It seems unlikely, doesn't it?
How about your absence?
More likely.
Oh, Jens, what are we going to do about your hopeless crush?
Is it hopeless?
Hopefully.
He's only Hetty's brother. I'm amazed he engenders such feelings of despair.
I always imagined he was adopted or something.
Jennifer, you must just trust.
The truth is, I just long to sweep him up in my arms.
Shouldn't that be the other way around?
To say please for the Lord's sake. Look beneath my chatty exterior. You might like the real Jennifer.
The real Jennifer or the new Jennifer?
The new Jennifer.
What happened to the old one?
I trashed it.
Any news on the invite for the summer?
I thought she'd already invited you.
She said I could stay depending on her other plans.
I didn't know Hetty had plans.
I think she's working for some charity or something.
But I've got it all pictured out in my mind.
Go on.
The Fletcher household. Walking, tennis, simple country pursuits, accidentally touching his hand as he passes me still lemonade on the patio. He lets it linger but looks away. His face dizzy from the heat, or is it the heat? My top 2 buttons undone, oh, as he wishes it was the top 3. All in good time, darling Simon, all in good time. And then an uncomplicated family supper of poached salmon and fruit salad. We talk literature and politics. I return downstairs in animal fruit pyjamas, casually lolling by the roaring fire.
Roaring fire? It's the middle of summer, Jens.
Forget the fire then. Mr. and Mrs. Fletcher bow out soon afterwards. He and I at last alone. And then he looks at me with an angry, almost solid look, misty-eyed. He blurts towards me and...
Then what?
Well,
I'm sure Hetty will invite you.
Well, but even then, like, what do you think he'll think of me?
Has he said anything?
He said I have a nice face.
Oh, how rude.
Yeah. It's like I've got a body too, you know. Anything you want to say about that?
Exactly.
Or should I just read between the lines?
What an insult. Think yourself lucky though. Someone once told me I had a nice smile. Can you believe the nerve of that?
That is dreadful. Isn't it?
Like, not even the whole of my face, just like one small part of it. That's like saying, well, I can't even think of anything to compare it to.
That's because it isn't.
Well, on the plus side, if all else fails, there's always Bilbo.
Bilbo. Oh God.
Well, has he tried to meet your eye yet?
I'm not sure.
No, if he did, you'd know about it. Believe me, he did it to me and my blood turned to snow.
Well, I feel rather sorry for him in a way.
Ugh, well, it would be a waste.
Come on, show a bit of respect.
Oh, well, Mr. Baggins then. Bilbo!
Well, me and Simon are meant to be 89% according to the alphanumeric name conversion formula.
Come on, Jens, he's only human.
But is he?
Barely human.
I will remind you that the question still remains Byron.
Shelley. And as I recall, I was for sound singular and Isabel against. What was your conclusion, Jennifer?
It wasn't worth drawing, really.
To blazes with this. I can't be bothered with the speech now. Let's just leave it.
It's okay, Catherine. You've still got a whole 90 minutes to get the hang of things.
Is that the time?
Catherine, just relax. No one's going to remember your speech.
Glad I'm making the effort.
They'll just remember the announcement that you're the head girl.
No, don't jinx it.
Jinx it. Oh, come on, Catherine. It's a... What's the word?
Inevitability.
No.
Inexorability.
No.
A shoe-in.
Shoe-in.
Let's not get grabby.
Consider the considerable evidence.
Catherine, just relax. Every lacrosse captain in 20 years has gone on to be head girl. That's just the rule.
It's tradition.
You're lacrosse captain, you're head girl.
That's just the rule.
It's the way it works. Sally Wilson, Amy Glaston,
Ruth Davis.
Alison Gray.
Exactly.
And it's not just that. Everyone knows you're going to be head girl. It's just something that everyone knows.
Everyone knows it.
Right. Look at the career path. Netball vice captain in upper fourth.
Hockey captain.
Hockey captain in fifth. Netball captain in fifth. Caiaphas editor in fifth.
A year early.
10 GCSEs. Gold DV. 5 A levels. Latin. A year early. Community Shield. Crossley Cup.
Diction Cup. Fremberg Shield.
And above all, your Catherine Judah. More specifically, Catherine Judah, daughter of Anthony Judah.
Sir Anthony Judah.
Do you really think after everything he's done for the school they could just give it to somebody else?
I sometimes think that's why they're doing it.
So what? He'll get what he wants and you'll get what you want.
You're not going to let him down.
Worry about something if you like.
Tonight's oration, for example.
Don't worry about that. Everything's going to be fine.
Once the small matter of the speech
And the announcement
is out of the way, then from on here it's fun and games till September.
Just 2 more weeks of this place.
The quad concert tomorrow.
Garden party.
Howard's pin reception, lower V, upper croquet match.
Choosing rooms for next term. Last night party.
Antives.
Gloucestershire.
Quiet country pub.
Watching cricket on the green.
Simon.
Work experience at Reuters.
Simon.
Fast driving lessons.
Simon.
Yes, alright.
Brilliant sunshine, both day and night.
Glorious weeks gliding by.
Hang on. Haven't done our assignments yet.
I haven't made it through the reading list.
Can it really be September?
Oh, how awful. The final few days of freedom.
Suddenly, here we are again.
Has it all gone?
What's the bloody point?
Now, girls, listen. Obviously, Dr. Howard appoints the next head girl.
Fingers crossed.
Done deal.
And the head girl herself appoints the deputy head girl.
Correct.
Absolutely.
And there's only one deputy head girl,
Of course.
which is kind of difficult given that there's 4 of us in the gang.
Well, there's us 3, and then there's a Hetty.
But I mean, Hetty's not really interested in all that. I mean, she's realistic.
Do we know that?
I mean, like, Hetty's lovely.
Really lovely.
She's so lovely.
Of course. She's really lovely, but she's just not
Here?
No. I mean, she's still not quite one of us. You know,
She's a good friend to us, to any of us, but she's not quite
first rate.
exactly. She doesn't do as well as us in exams. She's not captain of anything.
She's just an honest trier, basically.
Exactly, an honest trier on a scholarship.
That's not to say anything unpleasant about her.
Of course not.
Although she did refuse to go to Vanderzee with us.
She didn't refuse, she couldn't afford it.
Yes, but she was really funny about it.
Well, okay, but that still leaves the 2 of you for 1 position.
Well, yeah, but Jennifer's...
What?
No, nothing.
What?
Nothing!
No, go on. What?
No, nothing. I was just going to say that I'm obviously a bit more of a sort of leader than you are, so...
I wouldn't have said so, Izzy.
Well, just in some ways, I mean.
I can't accept that. Okay.
Well, I've just noticed people really respecting me lately.
Yes. Well, so have I. But with me, it's more sort of a admiration rather than the very ordinary, unremarkable respect that you quite rightly say is all that you know inspired.
No. When I say respect, I really mean more sort of worship, really.
We shouldn't discuss it unless Hetty's here anyway.
Catherine, come on. Hetty knows she's not in the running for
I
deputy.
do feel a bit bad there's nothing for her.
She wouldn't want anything.
How about librarian? What? Head girl picks that, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Go on, give that to Hetty. I think she'd like it.
I'm not so sure she would.
Well,
Look, these positions aren't a right, you know. She should be grateful she's getting anything.
would you want to be librarian, Isabel?
What? What do you mean?
I think you'd make a brilliant librarian.
What? I've barely read a word since Stig of the Dove.
Nonsense. You love books.
Well, yeah, but it's not about the books, though, is it? It's about the organisational skills, which you've always had in abundance.
I can't retort, I'm afraid. I know so little about the subject.
Well, perhaps Hetty would be better.
Perhaps she would.
And she'd probably be the greatest librarian the school's ever seen.
She'd be so good.
Seriously, Catherine, you should give her a go. I don't think she'd let you down, if you don't mind my suggesting.
No, I agree.
I mean, she's still one of us, of course. But Catherine, our real message is
Appoint who you like.
exactly as you see fit.
And we're realistic.
Once this little hurdle has been cleared,
Then we have the rest of our lives spread out before us.
packed with opportunity and success.
Listen.
Picture this.
Well, head girl,
Of course.
Of course.
5 A's at A level, PPE at Oxford,
College.
Corpus
The
Christi,
body of Christ.
star first for the dissertation prize, PhD at the LSE.
And how about you, Isabel?
Oh, well, clearly a leading barrister at top chambers.
And you, Jens?
Oh, Editor of the Times.
QC.
Sunday Times.
MP.
New York Times.
Minister.
Judge.
Booker Prize.
Law Lord.
Cabinet Minister.
Poet Laureate.
Married to a painter.
Doyen of London Society.
Head of a publishing house.
City Analyst.
PR Guru. War Correspondent.
Governor of the Bank of England.
Ambassador to Washington.
Arms Dealer.
Chairwoman of the Royal Opera House.
Dubai.
Brunei.
United Nations.
World Bank.
House of Lords.
Well, girls, until then, we'll have to make do with this.